Hey everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. I got a lot of things to talk to you guys about it, and also I have got several things to show you, and I'm really excited. First of all, thank everybody for all your sweet comments. Y'all are the sweetest people. I have had so many people just say the nicest things about me, and it warms my heart. Like I've told you guys, I am sort of I'm not a big socializer or anything because I've moved so much, and I just consider you guys my friends. I love talking to you guys in the comments and all that, and I just want to thank you guys. But I'm in a really good mood today, and I'm so glad because my last video, I looked as if I was just struggling to talk. I was so tired. I don't know what was going on with me. Well, I know what was going on with me. As you guys know, if you've been watching me for any length of time, this past year has just, or really the past 2 or 3 years, has just been very hard on me. Dealing with Mama's illness and then her passing and all that, and how everybody deals with grief differently and deals with memories that pop into your head and all that stuff. And I've just had to have time to process things. I'm doing much better. I've really sit down with myself and had a long, hard look at, all the blessings I've got in my life and the things I've got to look forward to with my new grandbaby coming and the one I already have and my children and, my family. And I've decided I need to, get up and just, change my attitude and quit being sad and quit, I need to sit down and look around and look at my blessings. That's just the bottom line. It's easy to dwell on what you should have done, could have done, wished you'd have done, but you can't change anything, and you just focus on what you have control over, which in all honesty is only yourself. And I am the type of person, I put a lot of things on me to keep me very, very busy. And I think I do that to feel like I have a purpose. And that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know why I do that to myself. I know that I have a purpose. I know that I've got a husband that I take very good care of, and he takes very good care of me. I've got my children who shockingly call me every day. I mean, most every day, probably not over the weekends, but, that's a blessing, because a lot of parents, their kids don't call because life is so busy. Or they don't want to deal with controversy and all that stuff, because I know I've been guilty of that. I'm sorry, y'all. I've got me some water. But I've decided just to stop the wallering around, and that is a Southern word, I think, in any negativity. Of course, I know I'm not perfect, and I will have things that pop up. And just be happy and do things that bring me joy, and try not to put so much pressure on myself to be the perfect hostess or the perfect parent or, the perfect craft producer, because I'm not. I recently sent a lovey to Rose Loves Crochet, or Rose right. Y'all, here I go. I can't talk. Rose Likes Crochet or Rose Loves Crochet. I know the name of her channel. I look it up all the time to find her videos, because some reason they don't show up. Well, they do, but not all of them. So I know that's something going on with YouTube. Rose Loves Crochet. I think that's it. Rose, I am so sorry. I have watched you for many years, and it's not that it's just me. I can't remember anything. But I sent her that lovey, and I was terrified to send it to her because I don't feel anything I do is good enough. Is that not ridiculous? I need to start being proud of things that I do, and I am very proud of stuff, but I guess I am the kind of person that don't like to face criticism, which I don't think Rose would have done, even if it hadn't been perfect. But I remember mailing it off to her, and I thought, oh God, did I do enough rose? It doesn't look like it's big enough. What if it's not the right shade of gray? I mean, is that not ridiculous, you guys? I was doing it for charity. I did it with a glad heart. I just put all that pressure on myself, and it's ridiculous. And I don't know what got me off on that tangent, y'all. I'm so sorry. But anyway, we are on baby watch. Sarah's actually due Tuesday. Now, I'm filming this on Friday before the weekend, and I probably won't post it till Monday. So you guys will be seeing this Monday, and we may already have a baby. But it's really, really late in the day on Friday, and I don't know if I'll get time to, I never know when Sarah's going to call. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just say I'm going to put it up Monday, and hopefully that happens. So I hope I'm seeing you guys on Monday, which I don't even know what the date is today, and I'm using my phone to record, so I can't even look it up. So, but anyway, let me show you some things I've got. I've actually completed some things, and I'm very proud of it. And I've actually cleaned this room, you guys. It took me 2 days. I had stuff flung all over this room because I'll get these ideas in my head and I think, okay, let me go in there and pick out yarn and match it up and all that stuff. But I really just decided I'm not going to do that for a while. Let's see if it lasts. It may last a day. And try to focus on, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 WIPs. I think I put 2 or 3 in the same little box. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try to work on WIPs and then work on a new project, which I'm totally lying. I have not done that with what I'm showing you, but I hope to move forward. And I actually threw away a few WIPs, and please don't judge. They have been sitting there staring at me, and I grew to hate the project. I didn't want to unwind the yarn, and it was not bringing me any joy. So I absolutely just threw some stuff away. And I know some people think I'm crazy, but it lifted a burden off of me, and I think that's well worth the price of the yarn that I paid. And it wasn't real expensive yarn, not that that's an excuse, but it just made me feel better to get rid of some projects. I think there were 3. So please don't send the yarn police after me, okay? Okay, I'm going to start with sewing because I don't have a whole lot, and I know some of you guys are not here for sewing. And that's part of the reason I'm filming today, because I'm taking this stuff to Sarah when we get the call, and I'm bad not to get pictures of stuff. So I'm going to send you, I'm going to show you what I've made. I can't even talk. Okay, I made Sarah a sweatshirt. She's been requesting this, I don't know, for a while. You know, I'm sorry, I'm having to take, I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's been going on for a year now. I have no idea. I think it's because I'm living in Tennessee and I know they're bad for allergies, and I think that's what's hit me. But anyway, I made her this sweatshirt. All she requested is it have the mama thing on it, and it have, and it be brown. So I had some brown fabric and I made it. So let me see. Don't judge on the inside of the collar here, because when you're serging with something, it sometimes don't turn out good. I'm going to stand up. Okay, that's the front of it. I don't know if y'all are seeing it backwards, but it says mama. And then it's just a, you know, basic, it's supposed to be oversized. And I guess it is. This is a medium, and I'd probably wear an extra large or 2X to be oversized. But anyway, it fits me, but it doesn't fit me like it would be oversized. Let's just put it that way. I'm sure it will fit Sarah much better because she's a whole lot smaller than me. But, and here's the names of the 2 little boys. It's Rowan and Bodhi, B-O-D-H-I. And the reason I'm spelling that is I have spelled it incorrectly a million times when I'm telling Sarah, okay, is this how you spell it? So I guess I could sit down. Oh, y'all, you know what's going to happen one day? I'm on this rolly chair that I put those like rollerblade wheels on so it won't hurt my hardwood floors. And y'all, this thing will take off and I just go flying across the floor. But anyway, I love how it turned out. I love this, you know, and she showed here's my problem when I do embroidery for Sarah especially. She'll show me something and I feel like I have to find that exact font. Do you know how long it took me to find this, the little sprawled out mama? Forever. That's what takes me so long to sometimes sew things, is designing the embroidery designs, because I overanalyze everything. And anyway, I love this. So, oh, and I love this fabric. It's called Arctic Fleece, and it's actually got fur on the inside. I ordered it somewhere off the internet, and it was not the cheapest fabric in the world, but I love it so much, and you'll see why. It's 100%, I think maybe it's 50 I don't know what it's made out of, but it feels amazing. And I'll show you why I love it so much and why I don't mind paying a little extra. Because first of all, I know you guys that watch me for crochet and my blabber mouth don't care about sewing, but I'm going to show you anyway. The fabric, this ribbing here, and it was such a pleasure to sew this together. I loved it. It's worth paying just a little bit more for fabric that brings me joy, like I said earlier. And anyway, I think she's going to love it. So that's the final of this with the little embroidery. So, okay. Let me see if I'm trying not to throw things on the floor because I did get me a little table, which it was a little cheap table from Walmart, and I'm not sure how good it is. It's a little wobbly, but it'll do for what I need. Okay, I've made the two little boys matching outfits. And like I say, don't look at the bad finishing on the inside. It's serged, and you know, when you're overlapping, everything kind of curls up. But anyway, this is for Bodie, and I see a piece of yarn and a hair hanging off of it. It says little brother, and it has Bodie, and it's just this, y'all, you guys, my husband's calling me, so and I'm not even looking at the thing. I'll be right back. Hold just a moment. I can't pause it. I thought this would work. Hold on. You guys, that was my husband who called me, but he meant to call our son. And I know I looked like a nut trying to stop the camera or the phone, whatever it is, between calls. I mean, when he called, but I'm not going to edit that out because I'm terrible at editing. I try not to ever edit, except every time popping up little words where I misspoke on something. But anyway, like I say, this is Bodie's. And this is fabric that I've had since my children were little, and they're 31 and 27. Lord of mercy, I'm awful. And it's 100% cotton. And I just used like a t-shirt, like jersey, to do the collar and stuff. But this is for Bodie. Let me show you the difference in size. And this is Rowan's, y'all. Look at this. And this is a size 2-3 toddler. Hold it. There's the embroidery. So can y'all see that? I can't see what y'all are seeing, but I hope you can see it. So I just can't get, and this one, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. This one is a 0 to 3. I cannot believe the difference. Y'all, I'm so excited. But with that being said, I made them little matching pants. And I've made these a million times for Rowan. And they're called the Big Butt Pant Pattern. And Sarah loves them. And they're the easiest things in the world to make. But this is Rowan's. And y'all, I got so close to running out of fabric, I had to actually shorten this, the cuff, because normally you make it really long and you fold it up, but I didn't have enough fabric to do that. So I had to get a contrast fabric to just stick in the bottom there. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But these are Rowan's. And y'all, these are Bodie's, and I don't know if they'll even fit him because he is actually measuring bigger than Rowan did, and these look too tiny. I can't imagine him being able to wear these, but look how little that is, y'all. Look at my hair. That is so tiny. It looks bigger with what y'all are seeing than it actually looks in person. I'll compare it to this is a 0 to 3, and here's the little newborn pants, because I couldn't even cut out a 0 to 3, so look. Oh, well, maybe it's going to work. Jeff told me it looked way too little, but maybe it'll work. And you know what? As long as she gets me a picture of them wearing it, I don't care. But she's pretty good about letting him or Rowan wear a lot of stuff that I make. But that's all the sewing I got done. Let me get these back over here. And I cannot forget to take these when she calls. So I'm trying to put them with stuff that I know I have to take, like contacts and stuff, because I am so blind that I have to remember those. Now I get to show you the crochet that I've done. Okay. Y'all, this is a well-loved pattern, so please excuse how awful it looks. But that's the dragon scale shawl that I've made. I downloaded this off Hobie's website or Hobby, whatever. And I have become addicted to this pattern, y'all. I'm sorry. It is so fun to make. And I'm on my third one. I've shown you one, and I may have shown you progress on the second one, but I've started my third one this morning. And it took me to this third one to memorize the pattern. And it's not a hard pattern. Well, it was at first for me because memorizing it, but I finally have memorized it. And it comes with graphs, which if you are a visual learner and you have trouble reading patterns, I promise you graphs are life-changing, because they are for me. Because I can look at this and understand it 100 times better than actually looking at. It's a free pattern, so you know, if y'all see like the written directions, that to me is just so hard to understand sometimes. But a graph, they're amazing. And they have 3 sections here. Y'all probably all know about this pattern, but I'm just so in love with it. And there's where you do the decrease. And of course, that's the increase. And then they actually have a graph for the edging. And y'all, I'm addicted to this pattern. I love the way it falls, because I do wear it, or I'm going to wear it like that. And I just think it's so pretty. I'll show you the first one. I've already showed you guys this one. This was actually the first one. Wait, let me see if I've got that yarn close by. You know, it's at Hobie, the Universe. It's on the, I'll link it down below. I don't actually have it. It's actually over there, and I'm just too lazy to get up and get it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to get up and show y'all the disgusting pair of paint-covered pants that I have on. So that's really the real reason I'm not getting up. I call them my house clothes. Okay. This was the first one that I made. And I like the fact that it has that kind of a evergreen, I call it evergreen, kind of a, I don't know. I love the green in this one. And it has more of the burgundy red and stuff. And I showed you this one already, y'all. But then, I may have shown y'all me starting this other one. But I did this one. Y'all, I'm so in love with these things. This one actually has the pink in it. So, I'm going to end up gifting all these. And there's the edging to it. Oh, I hope y'all can see that, because I'm holding it up from my face. I'm trying to see. The only thing I hadn't done is actually weave in 2 ends. So, I've got to do that. And I've got a stack of about 6 things that I got to weave in the ends. So, hopefully I can get that done, unless we're running off to Cookville to have for Sarah's baby to be delivered. We're actually keeping rowing, in case I hadn't told you that in my last video. Okay, now, let me tell you about the third one, because I am on my third one. I got these minis 2 Christmases ago, 3, I can't remember. And they actually have green also, but I've split the green from the brown. I don't even remember where I got them from. And I've got all the labels. Oh, Holly Press Fibers. And it was the best Christmas pageant ever, was the name of the mini set. I love Holly Press Fibers. I don't know if you guys have ever used her yarn before, but this is actually a sock weight yarn. It's 75% merino wool, superwash merino, and 25% nylon. And I've had these forever. And like I say, there's a green part to it too, but I've separated them. And it probably won't make as big of a shawl as the other 2, but I know I can make it work, because these things are pretty big. And what I've done is I'm starting with, is this only 3 colors I've got? Yeah, I guess there's only 3 per, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 3. Okay, I'm starting with the, y'all, I'm so coordinated. This one, which is like a variegated. The next one I'm going to use is this red, and then I'm going to do the brown. Now, I started the red, and I've got this much left of the first little thing, and here's how it started, see? And I've gotten this far so far. I'm of course, pulling stitches out like you wouldn't believe. I've got this much done so far. I don't know how this is going to work. In a perfect world, I would do like every other row, every third row or whatever, change colors. But I've decided I'm just going to let it play out. And if I love it, I love it. If I don't, I don't. And that's fine, because I do love these colors. And I'm just excited to see what it's going to do. Now, what I thought about is, I know I'm not going to have enough to edge it with these colors, and there's not enough in each little skein to do the edging, because it takes quite a lot, because there's 3 rows. I've got this dark brown. It's wait, it's Nitpicks. It's Hawthorne fingering. And it is 80% superwash fine Highland wool and 20% polymade. I cannot read. I cannot see, y'all. I've got to do something. I'm getting to where I can't see. I wear a corrective contact to be able to see up close, and I'm suffering. Now, I sit here and I say that's what I'm going to use, but I think it's too dark. I think it's going to be too dark. But I'm going to figure something out. I've got a cream that I could use. I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't decided. But I'm going to go ahead and keep going forward with it because I'll figure something out. I mean, it ain't going to hurt my feelings if I have to buy another shade of brown in this, because I'm pretty sure there is one. Or look on Holly Press Fibers and see if she has something to coordinate with this. But I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do the green one yet. I'm going to do this and see how it works out with the... Y'all, that is too dark. I'm sitting here looking at it. Lord of mercy. I'll figure it out. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe I'll use... I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out. Now I'm second guessing this. I was just going to knit a scarf and just use the colors and let them go as long as they could, like a tube. I may do that now because I'm not sure I'm going to like how that looks unless I can find something in this hoard of yarn I've got behind me to edge it with, because it's going to take quite a bit to edge it. But anyway, I've got that done, or started. Now I feel like I'm going to pull it out. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I got them in this little Rudolph bag. And I don't know where I got this. It was in some subscription club. So, but I love it. Oh, I think it's funny. I got Christmas yarn in a little Christmas bag. Okay. We are having my husband's side of the family, starting last year, we started getting together at my home church in North Carolina for like a reunion thing. We usually do it early December, and we're actually doing it this year. I think the first weekend of December. It could be the second, y'all. I don't know for sure, but we do Secret Santa. No, is that what it's called? It's where you do the switch off. You know, you have all your gifts in the middle, and you draw numbers, and you get to go pick a gift, whatever, and you can steal it, and it can only be stolen so many times. I don't really know the rules. But it was really fun last year. And, y'all, I can't even remember what I took. I can't even remember what I took to the party last year. But I decided I've got a huge hoard of yarn. I'm going to make an Afghan. And I am tickled to death with this. I have started, this is so funny. I walked into, I guess, Michael's, because it's Karen cake. It's one of the Karen big cakes. And here's the colors. I've had this 2 or 3 years. I don't know if it's still available, but it's color. Here I go, not being able to read. Oh my Lord, Toffee Brickle. I'm going to show it to you guys because I can't see it. And it's a 4-weight. And each cake has 300 grams, which ends up being 603 yards. And I'm actually on my 4th cake. And this is how much I've got done so far. I'm using a 6mm. You know how I messed up with my Afghan a couple of videos ago? I went from 5.5 to a 6. And y'all, I don't know the numbers. This is a J-hood. I mean the letters. I just know the millimeters. And it messed it up terrible. So that's why I'm telling y'all in this video, I'm using a 6mm. So if I forget or I lose my hook, I don't know what I've done. But this is how much I've got done so far. I'm so tickled with all the progress. So I may be about done with it because it's getting pretty big. Okay, I'm 5'2", and y'all can't even, it goes all the way to my arm span. And then it goes this long. Ooh, it might be done, y'all. Let me see if I can get all the way to the bottom. Yes, let me see how long this goes. Let me see if it's good enough to cover me up. Well, y'all, it goes to my neck. What I think I'm going to do, I'm on this color now. I'm going to finish it with burgundy. So, I'll be done I could probably sit down and finish this in just a little bit because this is such a quick pattern. Y'all, here I am standing up talking to you guys. This is that Attic 24 granny stripe blanket. I absolutely love this pattern. It works up so fast. And because this is a 4-weight yarn, and I've done a lot of these blankets using fingering weight yarn or DK, but a lot with fingering weight. And it's so much quicker with worsted weight. I've only worked on this just maybe three days, maybe 4, but just a little short burst of time because each row is probably close to an inch. So anyway, this is it, and I'm tickled to death with it. You guys comment and let me know if you like this colorway. I feel like it's kind of a polarizing colorway because a lot of people don't, you know, go with the teal, which Jeff said, that teal, he said, if I was making, I'd take this color and this color out. I said, but then it'd just be those 3 colors and it'd be boring. I think the different colors in it that they've matched it with makes it an interesting colorway. So, you know, I guess to each his own. And I know that this gift potentially has the potential to be swapped away, which is a good thing if somebody goes for it, or a bad thing if somebody gives it up. So we'll see. But I don't care if they do, because, you know, these colors may not be for everybody, and not everybody may want a crocheted blanket. So I'm excited. But, okay, it's me, my husband, and we always invite my uncle that was on my mom's side. And I'm going to make all three Afghans, I think. I don't know. Somebody had bought an amigurumi frog, I think, last year, and it was really popular. But I have already decided that in my life, I can't do amigurumi. They're too, I have to think too much, and that's not a good thing when it comes to me. So I decided I'm just going to do an Afghan because I enjoy doing them, and I have tons of yarn that I need to be using up, y'all. So I guess that's all I've got to show you guys. I am so excited about this. And y'all, please pray for Sarah. She had a 100% natural birth last time, and she really wants to be able to do that this time. But she knows what she's in for. So she says, I'm going to be open to an epidural, but we'll see. You know, but I don't think she'll do it because she was so committed to do it. I couldn't do it with my 2. I didn't do it with either one of my 2. I should have done it with Zach because, Lord mercy, it didn't work. Anyway, that's another story. But, and you know how I'm about ending my videos. I ramble because I don't know how to say bye. But like I said, you guys will be seeing us on Monday. This is the Friday before. And I'm just praying that Sarah hurries up and has this baby and is healthy and she gets through the delivery fine and everything's great. And I will hopefully post soon to let you know when she has it or whatever. I'll post on my Instagram, which I'll have listed below. But anyway, you guys have a great, I guess, rest of your week because you're going to see this on Monday. I hope I have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys later. Let me find, well, I'm going to reach over and turn you off because I don't know what I did with the little thing. Talk to you later.